I cause you're dreaming, so I tuck you in and turn on your favorite nightlight. To you, everything's funny. Got nothing to regret. I'd give all I have, honey. You could stay like that. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. This simple. Nobody hurt you. Won't let no one break your heart. No one will desert you. Just try to never grow up. Never grow up. Car on the way to the movies and you're mortified. Your mom's dropping you off. At 14, there's just so much you can't do, and you can't wait to move out someday and call your own shot. But don't make her drop you off around the block. Remember that she's getting older too, and don't lose the way that you dance around in your PJs, getting ready for school. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Just stay this simple. No one's ever burned you. Nothing's ever left you scarred. And even though you want to, try to never grow up. Take pictures in your mind of your childhood. Memorize what it sounded like. Dad gets home. Remember the footsteps. Remember the words said. And your little brother's favorite songs.
Families and friends of our graduates, good afternoon. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the 2025 North Platte High School commencement. The privilege of this ceremony was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us honor and respect their efforts and our country by gentlemen removing caps and everyone else standing in attention, placing hands over their hearts. Active duty and veterans may salute as the North Platte High School Band, under the direction of Mr. Mark Mesner, plays our national anthem. Please be seated. First of all, we want to extend a few thank yous to our moms and grandmas in attendance. Thank you for sharing this amazing day with us. Let's give these special guests a round of applause. Happy Mother's Day. Next, we would like to acknowledge the following individuals and groups who are present for today's ceremony. Thank you to each of them for their contributions in supporting the class of 2025. On the stage, we have board members Cindy O'Connor, Angela Blasey, Justin Thompson, Skip Altig, Vice President Joanne Lundgren, President Emily Garrick, Director of Finance Stuart Simpson, and Superintendent of Schools Dr. Todd Rhodes. Also assisting with the ceremony today are Associate Principals Jamie Allen, John Byrne, and Activities Director Mr. McCoy. We would like to also thank our faculty seated to the left and members of both the elementary and middle school faculties and administration for their support of our graduates on their journey. Please share in applauding these folks for their efforts with our kids. Next, we would like to recognize those that have been selected by the senior class as teacher escorts. So please stand at this time, teacher escorts. These folks were voted on by the senior class. Let's applaud them really quick. Thank you. And a special thanks goes out to our team behind the scenes. Lori Coburn and our outstanding maintenance and custodial crews for physically preparing this event. Brian Techmeyer and our technology staff for their help with the audio and streaming. Mr. Willie and Mr. Cahill and their video production and photography students for their help in creating the video and our graduation walk. And finally, in the crowd, we have many parents, grandparents, siblings, friends, and family. We cannot thank you enough for the love and support you have shown our graduates. And to the class of 2025, this day is for you. Each of you has successfully completed this process that you should be very proud of. I am honored to be a part of your celebration today. So take a moment, look around at your classmates who stood beside you, the educators who guided you, and the families who cheered you on. These faces represent the community that helped shape the person sitting in that seat today. Now breathe in the moment. This is one of those rare times in life that marks both an ending and a beginning. Together you've created core memories, the kind that stay with you forever. Memories of hope, in moments where you believed in something bigger than your circumstances. Memories of pride, earned through persistence, growth, and accomplishment. Memories of purpose, when you found meaning in the work that you did, the people that you helped, and the values that you stood for. And memories of faith, faith in yourselves and one another and in a future that is still unwritten. Working with you has been a true gift. You've impressed us with your ideas, your resilience, your leadership, and your heart. You've given us hope, hope for the kind of world that you'll create. A world built by problem solvers, bridge builders, and dreamers. People just like you. And I want you to leave here today with your heads held high, filled with pride. Not just for the diploma in your hands, but for the journey that it represents. Every late night study session, every hard conversation, every quiet act of kindness, they all mattered. You've earned the right to be proud of the person you've become. And Bulldog Nation is proud of you. But your story doesn't end here. This is the launch pad. As you head into the next chapter, whether it be college, the military, workforce, or wherever life takes you, do so with purpose. Live intentionally. Use your gifts to make a difference. And don't wait for the perfect moment. Make each moment matter. Purpose turns ordinary choices into something extraordinary, like each and every one of you. And above all else, keep your faith. Faith in goodness of others and strength within yourself, and in the idea that even when life gets hard, you're never alone. Let that faith guide you through uncertainty and fuel your courage when doubt creeps in. Class of 2025, it's been an honor to be a part of your story. Move forward and do more than you ever thought possible. Carry your hope with confidence. Wear your pride with humility. Live with your purpose and boldness, and walk in faith even when the path ahead isn't clear. On behalf of our entire faculty at North Platte Public Schools, thank you for the memories, the laughter, the inspiration. We are so very proud of you. At this time, I would like to present the senior speaker for the class of 2025. The honor of serving as senior speaker is open to any NPHS senior. Students submit speeches and then audition before an NPHS teaching staff, and a vote is then held to select a speaker. This year, we would like to welcome to the podium Miss Brianna Romero.
Members of the school board, Superintendent Rhodes, Principal Spatansky, teachers, family and friends, and fellow graduates. Today, we are here to celebrate the class of 2025 as we start a new chapter in our lives. As we grow older, we realize that all of the little moments are the ones that matter the most. Some of those moments being sitting in a pod with our friends and making jokes, Cinco de Mayo days that the Spanish pod held, and getting bloody noses from balls being thrown at us in gym class. My personal moment I will always remember is sophomore year in geometry class when Miss Dare threw a Snicker bar to the person behind me and it hit me right in the face. To this day, she still brings it up. We hold on to these memories and the lessons we have learned. We have spent a lot of time together in the last 6 years when we entered middle school and grew as a class and as individuals. Together we experience life. Separately, we will pursue our dreams. Forever, our memories remain. This motto was chosen by our senior class of 2025. Right now, we are sitting with the people we grew up with. We watched one another grow and become the person they are today. For the past 6 years, and maybe even more, we went to school and saw the same faces every day. After today, or within the next few months, we may never see some of those regular faces again, which is sad. But as our motto says, separately, we will pursue our own dreams. The song that will be remembered by our class is Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. The song states, "Time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too." 4 years ago, we were seen as the annoying little kids who had just entered high school. Now, 4 years later, we are almost adults that aren't so annoying anymore. And in the near future, when we start our own families and our children get a hold of our yearbooks, senior boxes, and small things we kept from high school, we will get to tell them about the old times. Like the way our 7th grade year got cut short because of COVID, the fire at Adams our 8th grade year, the dances that we attended, and the intense game of Senior Assassin. The colors that represent our school are blue and gold. Blue, the color of trust and loyalty. We confidently wear blue as we stand here today because we have put trust into our teachers to teach us what we need to know to move forward in life. We put trust into our family and friends to stay loyal and support us in whatever we do. We put trust into ourselves to make it this far and continue to go forward from here. Gold, symbolic of success, achievement, and fortune. We have succeeded this far in our lives. We are graduating from high school and prepare ourselves for what happens next. Now, we get to look back and just see how fortunate we all are that we were able to know one another and sit here and experience this moment together. I would say that makes us pretty lucky. The flower that blooms in the late spring close to the ground, the one that has a bell shape to it, is known as the lily of the valley. The flower's deeper meaning is the return for happiness, because after long winters, it finally gets to bloom in the spring, much like us. After a long 12 years of early mornings and late nights, we get to bloom. Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world." However, the word education doesn't necessarily mean what grade you acquired in a certain class. It's about what we have learned within ourselves. Now is the time we get to get out of the walls of the high school and go out to the real world and explore and live life on our own. We get the chance to meet new people, travel the world, go to college, and join the military. Now is the time we get the opportunity to bloom after hour-long winters. As Stevie Nicks sings, "Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life?" At the end of the ceremony today, we will throw our caps in the air, and we will go hug and take pictures with our family and friends, and we may shed a few tears of happiness mixed with sadness. After today, high school will just be a memory. No more grades, drama, dances, school lunches, or sitting in a classroom for 90 minutes. When we all rekindle in a few years, we will get to reminisce about the old times. We will get to think back to all of those little moments that mattered the most. As Orrin Hatch mentions, graduation is not the end, it's the beginning. And with that, I want to say congratulations to the class of 2025. Go celebrate the beginning of the rest of your life. Thank you.
Thank you, Brianna. At this time, we would like to present Dr. Todd Rhodes, Superintendent of Schools.
Thank you, Mr. Spatansky. Can we have one more round of applause for Brianna? That's a very difficult act to follow. Let me begin by extending a warm welcome to the graduates of 2025, their parents, family, and friends. A special thank you to our grandmothers and mothers who are in attendance today for sharing your day with us. And lastly, to the North Platte Public Schools Board of Education, faculty, and staff. Graduates of North Platte High School's class of 2025, take a moment to look around you. Take in the faces of your classmates, your teachers, your parents, your family, and your friends. You've shared classrooms, hallways, triumphs, and maybe a few challenges over the years. But today marks a significant milestone, a turning of the page as you step into the world, ready to write your own stories. As you embark on this exciting new chapter, I want to leave you with some simple yet profound advice, inspired by the words of country artist Tim McGraw's "Always stay humble and kind." Number one, don't steal, don't cheat, and don't lie. These words may seem straightforward, almost obvious, but they form the bedrock of a life built on integrity. In a world that sometimes seems to value shortcuts and immediate gratification, remember the enduring power of honesty and ethical behavior. Your character is your most valuable asset. Guard it fiercely. Number two, I know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. The path ahead will undoubtedly present its shares of mountains, ambitions to achieve, obstacles to overcome, and lessons to learn. As you ascend these peaks, remember that true strength lies not just in reaching the summit, but in the way you treat others along the journey. Success without humility is a hollow victory. Kindness is a compass that will guide you through uncertain terrain, fostering connections and opening doors you have never imagined. Number 3, when the dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind. There will be moments of exhilaration when your hard work pays off and your dreams begin to materialize. Embrace those moments. Allow yourselves to feel a well-deserved pride in your accomplishments. But in those moments of triumph, let humility be your anchor and kindness your response to the world around you. Remember those who supported you along the way and extend a hand to those who are still climbing. Number 4, don't take for granted the love this life gives you. Life is a precious gift filled with moments of joy, love, and connection. Cherish the relationships you've built with your family, your friends, and your mentors who have guided you. Don't forget the lessons you've learned here at North Platte High, the foundation upon which you will build your future. Number 5, when you get where you're going, don't forget to turn back around and help the next one in line. Always stay humble and kind. As you achieve your goals and navigate your chosen paths, remember the importance of paying it forward. Extend a hand to those who are coming behind you. Share your knowledge, your experience, and your kindness. Lifting others as you rise creates a stronger, more compassionate community. Graduates, the world awaits you. Go forth with confidence, with purpose, and with the enduring values you have cultivated here. Always stay humble, always stay kind, and you will not only achieve your dreams, but you'll also make the world a better place. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Dr. Rhodes. Next, we're going to recognize students for some academic achievements. New this year at graduation is a white stole. This stole is presented to students who have completed a career and technical education program of study, either junior or senior year. If you are a stole for the CTE wearer, please stand up to be recognized. Thank you. Next, we will recognize 16 graduates who have attained and maintained a 4.0 GPA throughout high school. When you hear your name, please come to the front of the stage to be recognized and hold your applause to the end, and we'll have an opportunity for some photos. Mackenzie Bruns, Olivia Dobish, Keegan Hartman, Abby Kaminsky, Sawyer Magnuson, Richard Martinez Jr., Eliana Meduna, Casey Munson, Marissa Pfeiffer, Flor Rodriguez Sanchez, Alexandra Thompson, Brooklyn Thompson, Alonzo Torres, Brecken Torres, Addison Euling, and Kendall Valentine. Congratulations. It's now my pleasure to recognize students earning distinction. This is an academic honor awarded to students based on their cumulative work at North Platte High School. To be eligible for distinction, students must complete required hours of coursework in math, English, science, social studies, and world languages. Among them, advanced courses in multiple areas. They must also rank in the top 10% of their class. So please come to the front of the stage to be recognized and hold applause to the end. Addison Carter, Jaylee Comer, Taylor Foster, Jada Hothen, Colin Manning, Callie McLean, Sienna Mitchell, Dawson Tucker, and Trinity Vack. Congratulations again on graduating from North Platte High School with distinction. This is a tremendous accomplishment. We will now recognize students for earning highest distinction. Like distinction, the highest distinction is based on the student's cumulative work at North Platte High School. To be eligible for this award, students must rank in the top 5% of their class and also maintain a perfect 4.0 GPA. Graduates, when I say your name, please come to the front of the stage to be recognized. Mackenzie Bruns, Olivia Dobish, Keegan Hartman, Sawyer Magnuson, Richard Martinez Jr., Brooklyn Thompson, Alonzo Torres, Brecken Torres, Addison Euling, and Kendall Valentine. Congratulations to these students for graduating from North Platte High School with highest distinction. They represent the highest academic honor that can be earned by a North Platte High School grad. It is now my pleasure, on behalf of Dr. Todd Rhodes, Superintendent, and both the faculty and administration of North Platte Public Schools, to hereby verify that the students before us, the class of 2025, have completed the full program of studies as prescribed by the North Platte Public Schools Board of Education, in compliance with the Nebraska Department of Education, and that each student is entitled to receive their diploma. So, to School Board President, Ms. Emily Garrick, the North Platte Public Schools Board of Education, Dr. Rhodes, and all friends and family here today, I officially present to you the class of 2025. Please welcome to the podium Emily Garrick, President of the North Platte Public School Board of Education.
Thank you, Mr. Spatansky. Good afternoon, everyone. To our graduates, families, friends, teachers, and the entire North Platte Public Schools community, welcome and thank you for being here for such an important milestone. It's my honor as president of the North Platte Public School Board to share a few words. Graduates, today marks the end of a journey. Everything leading up to this point, your classes, projects, practices, performances, games, tests, your successes, and even your failures have brought you to this very moment. Our job as a school district was to make sure that you received a strong educational foundation, that you were challenged, and that you met the standards that we set before you to walk across this stage today. And well, you did it. With that, I am excited to formally accept the class of 2025 as having met all of the graduation requirements of North Platte Public Schools and the Nebraska Department of Education. So, what now? Well, here's the truth. As much as this is a finish line, it's also a reset button. Tomorrow is day one of your post-secondary adventure. A future that's no longer built inside the walls beside us. From this field forward, your education continues, but now it's about the choices you make, the paths you choose, and the people that you surround yourself with. And that brings me to a quote from a certain wise old headmaster. It is our choices, Harry, that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. Dumbledore knew what he was talking about. Your choices do matter more than your abilities. Today, you get a fresh start, a blank page, and you get to be the author. You now get to choose not only what you will do with your life, but the type of person you're going to be while you do it. Some of you will head to college. Some will begin work, launch businesses, serve our country or our communities. Some of you are still figuring that out, and that's totally okay. Wherever you go next, go with integrity. Work hard. Don't underestimate the power of small choices made well. As you write that next chapter, take with you the values this community has poured into you: generosity, grit, responsibility, and pride. These are qualities that will serve you anywhere. You will always be part of North Platte's story, and the North Platte Canteen spirit will always be part of yours. Before I close, I do want to recognize some important people in your story. First, the teachers, principals, and staff members of all kinds that helped to get you to this point today. As a former educator, I know how deeply you all care for the students here and how much pride you must be feeling today in seeing these graduates make it to this point. Thank you for the part that you have played in getting them here and for everything that you do each day. Since it's Mother's Day, let's take a moment to honor the moms here today. Whether by adoption, birth, or love, mothers show up in both the magical and the mundane, checking homework, giving rides, cheering from the sidelines. So to the moms here and those we carry in our hearts, thank you and happy Mother's Day. While it's Mother's Day, they deserve the applause, thank you. While it's Mother's Day, I'd be remiss to not also mention the dads. Many of you set examples of how to work hard, persevere, and show up, whether that's on the field, working in the garage, or around the kitchen table. To all the parents, the grandparents, the staff, and the supporters who poured into these young people, thank you. Now, back to our graduates. I'm gonna be the third one to tell you this today, so hopefully you're listening. Take one last look around you. I'm being serious. Take one last look around you. Those stands and this stage are full of people who believe in you. Some of them have known you your whole life, and others are simply cheering for you and your future because you're one of us. You leave today not only with a diploma, but with our unwavering belief in your potential. Your future is unwritten, but it begins now with day one. Make it count. Congratulations, class of 2025. Adventure awaits. Now I'd like to welcome Mr. Spatansky back for the presentation of the diplomas.
All right. I will now read the names of our graduates as diplomas are provided by our Board of Education. Come on up, Miss Workmeister. Yep. Lawrence James McKenzie. Alexis Mariah Merica. Holland Anthony Vocal. Ryan Mark Ablard. Kylie Jaylene Aiden. Tazan Cameron Al-Karwani. Tuesday Lovett Allen. Anthony Scott Anway. Jordan Rain Arnold. Aurora Alexandria Atchison. Thank you. Charles Joseph Atencio. Tyler Joseph Axford. Bobby Joe Bain. Case Owen Beal. Isabel Avery Belgum. William Ryan Barrell. Adriana Elizabeth Black. Rebecca Jean Blackford. Devin K. Bowe. Lucas Dalen Borges. Annika Lee Bowman. Calvin James Bryan. Cheyenne Faith Bristol. Elijah Mitchell Broman. Thank you. Brooklyn Vale Brown. Thank you. Mackenzie Joe Bruns. Thank you. Rionica Grace Bryant. Logan Robert Boussard. I got two there. Jackson Reed Butterfield. Darian James Camacho. Addison Miller Harter. Angel Jefferson Castellan Mejia. Selena J. Cadillo. Bianca Sky Chamberlain. Jillian Marie Lynn Chambers. Logan Anthony Chitty. Colton Michael Chrisman. Sullivan Alexander Clark. Cadence J.C. Cody. Carson Everett Coates. Skylar Joseph James Collins. Jaylee Ray Ellen Comer. Darius Joseph Condon. Carson Paul Cooksley. Joseph Lowayne Cooper. Blake Bryant Crudson. Alexander Dean Cummings. Andrew Ray Cummings. Keegan Ryan Daly. Dallas Russell Dancer. Carson Lee Davis. Michael Richard Deacon. Eliana Alexandria Deaver. Dominic Levi Descent. Charlie Johab Diaz. Carter John Dishman. Olivia Ellen Dobish. Rebecca Marie Dorman. Jaden Edward Dowse. Ryder Holiday Ebel. Lauren Marie Engler. Carly Lynn Epp. Samuel Taylor Herbert. Ashley Summer Erickson. Barbara Iceland Nunes Eugenio. Brody Scott Everts. Elisiana Erlinda Fernandez. Michael Richard Fierro III. Caden Lee Fisher. Ariel Marie Flaming. Caden Lee Fletcher. Taylor Leah Foster. Haley Grace Francisco. Easton Patrick Geisler. Desiree Nicole Gonzalez. Ashley Vanessa Gotia Naheda. Liberty Renee Greeley. Landon Dylan Greeno. Jackson David Halverson. Jessica Rain Handwork. Brady Ray Hannaborg. Jaden Lynn Harder. Nora Blair Hardy. Larita Dawn Harrison. Keegan Isaac Hartman. Jared Jacob Hattendorf. Aiden James Hawks. Lane Riley Heil. Isaiah Asher Henderson. Chevy Henry. Natalie K. Hernandez. Roy Rogelio Hernandez. Taylor Ann Herndon. Corey Dean Hill. Madison Ann Hill. Jacob Allen Thomas Hoagland. Rance Kelvin Hofstetter. Diara Dazara Hollingsworth. Dia Dewan Hollingsworth. Justin Everett Hopper. Elijah Michael Horton. Dakota Wayne Horton Brogdon. Jada Marie Hothen. Aiden James Heffley. Lathan Lucas Huntsman. Dane Michael Husemoller. Blake Daniel Jackson. Cale Allen Jacobson. Lindsay Joe James. Ella Brooke Jonas. Hannah Elizabeth Jensen. Caitlin Claire Johnson. James Joseph Johnson. Easton Charles Jones. Caden Matthew Jonason. Abby Margaret Kaminsky. Winston James Kari. Cash Edward Krieber. Mason Eric Crone. Lincoln John Kuhn. Aspen Rain Levant. Dason Vincent Lawson. JC Janae Lair. Elijah Ronan Leiter. Kaya Nicole Lemke. Xavria Ann Lemmer. Madeline Grace Lohman. Chloe Lorin Lucas. Sage William Luther. Sierra Jade Macmillan. Sawyer Marie Journey Magnuson. Colin Joseph Manning. Kylie Jade Morton. Richard John Martinez Jr. Javen Jewel Mason. Nathaniel Lee Masoner. Brock Joseph Matusik. Ashlyn Danae Mayo. Callie Sue McLean. McKenna Jolene McConaughey. Deacon Ruger McQuiston. Owen Ryan McDowell. Raylyn Dale McKenzie. Eliana Glow Maduna. Melena Mendoza. Grace Ann Lee Marie Meyer. Cody Aaron Miller. Hayden Zandra Bell Miller. Sativa Lynn Ann Mitchell. Sienna Lynn Mitchell. Oscar Montoya. Gabriel Michael Moreno. Mackenzie Elizabeth Morton. Casey Joe Munson. Nathaniel Scott Naranjo. Titus Bo Naranjo. Maxwell Robert Negley. Elizabeth May Nielsen. Eowyn Lee Nolda. Landon Scott Nowak. Anita Nuradini. Laban Gonzalo Olivares. Grant Anthony Orr. Riley Ray Parrott. Tyson J. Pavelka. Seth Allen Penn. Austin Ray Perez. Rylan Jason Perry. Marissa Claire Pfeiffer. Tyson Leo Allen Pierce. Thank you. Brody Addison Pittner. Jace Ryan Powell. Sebastian Cole Purcell. Greer Allen Raridan. Shani Louise Redding. Jameson Dwayne Rhodes. Goldfish. Jackson Dorlan Robinson. Alaya Darlene Rockwell. Madeline Sue Rockwell. Flor Misty Rodriguez Sanchez. Areli Rodriguez Zaraga. Brianna Renee Romero. Rory K. Ryan. Thank you. Connor J. Sabala. Sabrina Pearl Sawyer. Jeremiah James Shimek. Tanner Lee Schmidt Sutton. Malachi Damian Scholmeyer. Lillian Nicole Schroeder. Lorena Savia. Isabel May Shepard. Aaliyah Nicole Silos Devitt. Caitlin Abigail Sloggett. Braden Lee Smith. Jaden Scott Smith. McKenna Hope Smith. Rodney Allen Smith, Jr. Braxton C.J. Songster. Brody Michael Songster. Brooklyn Alta Songster. Ava Grace Spawney. Andrew Jesse DeReese Stadler. Blakely V. Staroska. Madison Grace Stewart. Jade Taryn Stockton. Brooklyn Ann Stoll. Tyree L. Swartwood. Braylee Leanne Terry. Ashlyn Rihanna Thatcher. Jackson Daniel Thomas. Alexandra Grace Thompson. Brooklyn Marie Thompson. Keegan Samuel Thompson. Wyatt David Thompson. Keelan Scott Thompson. Alejandro Torrado Jr. Douglas Michael Tittman. Jace Daniel Tomlinson. Alonzo Francisco Torres. Brecken Marcus Torres. Tyler John Townsend. Dawson James Tucker. Addison K. Euling. Trinity Lauren Vack. Kendall Marie Valentine. Mia Fernanda Valenzuela Favela. Carmen Isabella Vasquez Cosme. Anthony Ray Vences Gomez. Adriana Grace Venezi. Blaze Bradley Vieira. Declan Joseph Vanalik. Thank you. Tristan Gabriel Waddell. Chloe May Wagnon. Jaden Twyla Wallace. Gabrielle Lynn Walter. Jenna Lee Ward. Thank you. Owen Keaton Welch. Haley Rayanne Welkmeyer. Amelia Dawn Wenberg. Madeline Lee Wirtz. Caleb Michael Whistler. Quade Allen White. Mystery Hope Wiezorek. Phineas Kairos Cole Wiezorek. Keaton Dean Wilson. Isabella Reese Winter. Leah Michelle Wolcott. Cameron Jeffrey Woodward. Xavier Michael Wyatt. Maria Estrella Zaraga Guerrero. Nicholas Cooper Zern. Thank you. Imagine Heavenly Rose Charging Elk. Vanessa Renee Shaw. Class of 2025, all rise. Please move your tassel from your right to your left. Friends and family, it's my honor to present to you the newest graduates of North Platte High School, the class of 2025.
To my love, took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Oh, I'm getting older too. Take my love, take it down. Climb a mountain and turn around. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, where the landslide bring it down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide will bring you down. Oh, the landslide will bring you down.
There is freedom within, there is freedom without. Try to catch the deluge in a paper cup. There's a battle